Deep within the vast, indifferent expanse of the open ocean, where horizons stretch endlessly, there exists a unique marvel of industrial engineering, the floating fish factory ship. These colossal vessels are not merely ships, they are self-contained ecosystems, designed to hunt, harvest, and process thousands of tons of seafood in some of the most remote and challenging environments on Earth. They are a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless demand for protein, operating far from land for months at a time. Join us as we step aboard one of these ocean leviathans to uncover the daily lives of its crew and the intricate operations that fuel a global industry. To grasp the sheer magnitude of these operations, one must first understand the vessels themselves. The world's largest factory ships can stretch over 200 meters in length, comparable to a small town's main street. Their decks hum with machinery, and their holds can swallow quantities of fish that would overwhelm a conventional port. With a crew of up to 150 individuals, these ships operate 24 hours a day, sustained by a complex logistical network. They are not just fishing boats, they are mobile processing plants, designed for endurance and unparalleled efficiency at sea, turning raw catch into packaged products. This massive scale is critical to their economic viability. Before the first net is even cast, a voyage aboard a factory ship begins with meticulous preparation. Months of planning go into plotting the course, identifying target fishing grounds, and provisioning the vessel for an extended period at sea. Fuel, fresh water, spare parts, and enough food for 100-plus crew must be loaded, transforming the ship into a self-sufficient floating city. The departure from port is a symbolic moment, marking the shift from land-based logistics to the solitary, demanding life of the open ocean. Each journey is a calculated risk, a testament to the crew's commitment. Once at sea, the ship's sophisticated array of technology comes into play. Advanced sonar, echo sounders, and satellite data are continuously monitored to locate dense schools of target fish. The captain and navigators work tirelessly in the bridge, interpreting complex data streams to guide the vessel. For weeks, the hunt continues, often across thousands of nautical miles, seeking out optimal conditions where specific species, like Alaskan pollock or mackerel, congregate. This technological edge allows these ships to operate with pinpoint precision, maximizing their catch while minimizing wasted effort in the vast, unpredictable ocean. The primary method of capture for these factory ships is the trawl net, an immense, cone-shaped net towed behind the vessel. These nets are engineering marvels in themselves, capable of engulfing volumes equivalent to multiple jumbo jets. Deploying and retrieving such a massive piece of equipment requires precise coordination and powerful hydraulics. Cables thicker than a man's arm stretch for miles, guiding the net through the depths, designed to funnel vast quantities of fish into its cavernous belly. It's a delicate dance between brute force and calculated maneuvers, essential to a successful harvest. The moment of the first haul is always charged with anticipation. As the powerful winches groan and strain, slowly pulling the net back towards the ship's stern ramp, the crew gathers. Suspense builds as the cod end, the bag at the net's rear, heavy with its contents, breaks the surface. What will it reveal? A successful catch is not just about quantity but also quality, with a focus on target species and minimal bycatch. The sight of thousands of silvery fish cascading onto the processing deck is a powerful reminder of the ocean's bounty and the immense scale of this industrial operation. It's a critical early test of the voyage's success. Once on deck, the environment transforms into a scene of rhythmic, controlled chaos. Crew members, clad in waterproof gear, immediately begin the arduous task of moving the catch. Safety is paramount, but the pace is relentless. Fish are quickly guided into chutes and conveyors that transport them to the factory below. This initial stage is crucial for maintaining the freshness of the catch, and every second counts. The deck crew battles not just the sheer volume of fish but also the constant movement of the ship, the biting winds, and often, the icy spray of the open sea. It's a physically demanding job that requires immense stamina and focus. Below deck, the factory lines spring to life. The first stage of processing involves an initial sorting by species and size, often done by a combination of automated systems and skilled human eyes. Conveyor belts snake through brightly lit, sterile environments as fish pass through machines designed to gut and clean them with incredible speed and precision. This early processing is vital, preparing the fish for further refinement and ensuring that only the highest quality product moves down the line. It's a continuous, assembly line operation, running non-stop as long as the catch keeps coming in, minimizing waste and maximizing efficiency. The next stage in the onboard factory is the transformation of whole fish into ready-to-cook fillets or specific cuts. Here, highly specialized filleting machines perform intricate operations, removing bones and skin with minimal product loss. Human operators meticulously oversee these machines, making adjustments and performing final trims to ensure perfection. The sheer volume passing through this section is staggering. What might take hours in a shore-based plant is accomplished in minutes at sea. This level of automation ensures consistency and speed, critical factors when dealing with thousands of tons of perishable goods. Maintaining stringent quality standards is paramount on a factory ship. At multiple points along the processing line, dedicated quality control teams inspect the fish for freshness, proper processing, and adherence to international food safety regulations. Any deviation can lead to rejection, highlighting the immense responsibility these teams bear. From temperature checks to visual inspections, every measure is taken to ensure that the final product meets the highest possible grade. This commitment to quality protects both consumers and the ship's reputation in a highly competitive global market. The moment fish are processed and quality checked, they are immediately conveyed to the freezing chambers. Flash freezing is a critical step, designed to lock in the freshness and nutritional value. These ships utilize advanced blast freezers, rapidly dropping temperatures to well below 0 degrees Celsius. This quick freezing process prevents the formation of large ice crystals, which can damage cell structure and diminish quality. Within hours of being caught, fish are transformed into rock-hard, perfectly preserved blocks, ready for long-term storage and eventual distribution across the globe, preserving the ocean's bounty for distant tables. With thousands of tons of processed fish coming off the line daily, the storage capacity of these ships is immense. Vast, multi-deck freezer holds maintain constant temperatures, ensuring the catch remains perfectly preserved for weeks or even months. Specialized forklifts and cranes operate within these icy caverns, stacking pallets of frozen fish with precision. This organized labyrinth of frozen goods represents not just food, but months of relentless effort, a tangible testament to the crew's dedication. The sheer volume here underscores the ship's pivotal role in global seafood supply chains, acting as a floating warehouse. Beneath the constant hum of machinery and the rhythm of the ocean, a resilient community of men and women works tirelessly. Life aboard a factory ship is defined by relentless 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week, often for months on end. There are no weekends, no holidays, only the continuous cycle of fishing and processing. Crews operate in 2 distinct watches, ensuring the factory runs around the clock. This demanding schedule requires immense physical and mental fortitude, as each individual plays a crucial role in maintaining the ship's output, battling fatigue and the isolating nature of their work. The ocean is a fickle master, and life aboard these ships often means confronting its raw power. Storms can brew rapidly, turning the deck into a treacherous, wave-swept arena. The vessel pitches and rolls violently, making every task exponentially more difficult and dangerous. Crew members must be prepared for anything, from hurricane-force winds to freezing temperatures and rogue waves. It's during these challenging times that the mettle of the crew is truly tested, relying on their training, their equipment, and most importantly, their unwavering teamwork to navigate the perils of the deep. Safety protocols become even more critical. To operate for months without resupply, factory ships are incredibly self-sufficient. They desalinate seawater for fresh drinking and processing, generate their own electricity, and often have workshops capable of performing complex repairs. Medical facilities, laundry services, and even recreational areas contribute to a relatively isolated, yet functional, onboard community. This autonomy is crucial, reducing reliance on distant ports and allowing the ship to remain in productive fishing grounds for longer periods, maximizing its operational efficiency and economic output. Every system is designed for maximum endurance. At the helm of this floating city is the captain, a figure of immense responsibility. From the bridge, they oversee every aspect of the operation, from navigation and fishing strategy to crew welfare and safety. Decisions made here directly impact the voyage's success and the lives of everyone on board. It's a role demanding unparalleled experience, strategic thinking, and the ability to remain calm under extreme pressure. The captain's command is absolute, guiding the ship through unpredictable waters and ensuring that thousands of tons of fish are brought back safely and efficiently to port. The conversation around industrial fishing often raises concerns about sustainability, particularly regarding bycatch, the unintended capture of non-target species. Modern factory ships employ various technologies and practices to mitigate this issue. Specialized net designs, acoustic deterrents, and strategic fishing depths aim to reduce incidental catches of marine mammals and non-commercial fish. While the debate around large-scale fishing continues, these advancements represent a concerted effort to fish more responsibly, balancing the need for global food supply with the imperative of ocean conservation. It's a complex, ongoing challenge for the industry. Despite the harsh conditions and relentless work, a unique community spirit thrives aboard these factory ships. Away from the pressures of land, crew members forge strong bonds of camaraderie and mutual dependence. They share meals, celebrate small victories, and support each other through the isolation and challenges of life at sea. This sense of shared purpose and resilience is what truly defines the human experience on these vessels, turning strangers into a tight-knit family. It's this collective strength that enables them to endure the long voyages and achieve their demanding goals, making the ship more than just a workplace. After weeks or months at sea, filled with countless hauls and continuous processing, the ship's holds are finally full. The engines turn towards home, beginning the long journey back to port. This return marks the completion of another cycle, bringing with it a sense of accomplishment and the promise of reuniting with loved ones. Once docked, the frozen cargo is offloaded, ready to enter global markets and eventually reach dinner tables around the world. It's a moment of transition, as the ship prepares for maintenance and resupply, and the crew, after their demanding tour, finally gets a well-earned rest. The world's largest fish factory ships represent a profound intersection of human ambition, technological prowess, and the raw power of the ocean. They are more than just fishing vessels, they are complex industrial operations, meticulously designed to meet a growing global demand for food. The lives of the crews on board are a testament to resilience, teamwork, and an enduring commitment to their craft, facing isolation and harsh conditions daily. As we look to the future, these ships will continue to evolve, balancing the imperative of harvest with the critical responsibility of preserving the ocean's delicate ecosystems for generations to come.